They saved my life. They gave me back my life. They gave me back to my family. They were there when I needed them. Like lickety split, they were there.
Every year, 4,000 emergency medical services personnel across the province work together to provide the best patient care possible on nearly 400,000 calls. They provide life-saving care, but often never learn the outcome of their efforts after handing the care of their patients over to hospital staff. Recently, one Calgary woman was able to meet and personally thank the EMS crew that saved her life. In November 2013, paramedic Brenna Jesse and emergency medical technician Janelle Duncan responded to a call for a patient who had fallen at a Calgary strip mall.
We got called for a fall in a parking lot by London Drugs. When we arrived, Marilyn was awake and talking to us. She didn't remember falling, but she was able to answer all of our questions. Once we had loaded her up and into the ambulance is when she started to deteriorate. Started complaining of really difficult time breathing, and at that point is when she went into cardiac arrest, and throughout transport of 20 minutes or so, she went into cardiac arrest 4 different times. We were able to get a heartbeat back each time, but kind of as soon as we did that and started trying to do other stuff, she would code again, and we'd have to start CPR and start following down that protocol.
Neither the EMS crew nor Marilyn Stallworthy knew that several blood clots in her legs had moved through her body to her lungs, which was what had caused her to fall. Stallworthy and her husband Bob were determined to thank the crew that saved her life.
Well, I think it's important to thank the people who've done something good for you. I'd always done that as a teacher, taught my students that, and I did that with my students, so I thought, carry it forward. I wanted to thank the people who gave me back my life.
Their intervention, their skills, and their willingness to keep trying every time she threw them another curve, gave me back the most important thing in my life.
It means a lot. Like Janelle said, we don't get to see this happen very often, so to have them want to approach us, it's fantastic to see people want to thank EMS, and it makes it that much more worth it working for EMS.
You know, I get to meet my angels. That's what I call them, my angels. I get to see them, and I get to meet them, and to thank them, and to hug them, and to just to say thank you. And no, thank you doesn't seem to be enough, but it's thank you to the girls, and their expertise and their training brought me through, because I died 4 times apparently in the parking lot, and they brought me back each time. They didn't quit on me. I had to thank them for that, and I had to see them to thank them for that.
It's nice to be able to see how far she's come, especially hearing what kind of ordeal she went through in the hospital after we saw her. We only got to see half an hour of the stuff that she had to deal with. So for us to be able to hear everything that went on after the fact, and then to see how well she's doing now, it's pretty amazing.